Welcome to today's edition of 5-ish Minutes to Feel Good. In this lesson, I'm going to share with you some very simple hand and foot massage techniques. These can be done on yourself, but the best way to go about it is to find a partner and have a massage exchange. And if you're the smart partner, you'll give the massage first so you can get it second. Here we go. You might want to sit up on a pillow, or even sit on the couch or on a chair, whatever works best for your body. I've got these little balls here. We'll talk about those at the end. You don't need them right away. We'll start with the feet. Do a few ankle circles just to make sure the feet are warm, nice and gentle in both directions. Spreading your toes wide and squeezing them a little bit, just making sure the feet are warm. And then you're going to take one foot and start to massage from the heel towards the ball of the foot, using your thumbs to press into the foot. There's little grooves between your long toe bones, 4 grooves on the foot, and if you can dig into those as you go from the heel towards the toes, it feels really good. So on the front and the back of the foot, bottom and top if you will. Along the arch feels good. Next, you'll take each toe and give it a good pull, maybe a little twist as you go, lengthening it away from the foot in a straight line. Give it a good tug, might get a little crack out of them. Each toe gets longer. Next, we'll do scissor and rotate. If you can't see what I'm doing with my toes, I'm scissoring them and then circling them around each other. So take 2 toes right next to each other, scissor and circle. Your toes might not be as bendy as mine, don't be alarmed. Do as much as you can, enough that it feels good. Then move on to the next 2 toes, scissor and spin. Next, scissor and spin, circling them around each other. And the last 2. Great. Now you're going to want to use pinchers, thumb and forefinger, to squeeze from the center of the foot towards the heel. A little pinching action as you move back. Be gentle when you get to the Achilles. If it's too pokey with finger and thumb, use the flat of the hand to squeeze the back of the ankle. Oh, it feels good. And the heel of the foot too. Now take your knuckles and rub the front of the calf, top to bottom. And go in both directions. If you have shin splints, this might be painful, so do it gently. Get the sides and even a little in the back, using your knuckles to dig in there. Muscles attach right onto the bone, no fat on the front of the shins, so you'll feel this right away. Then use that pincher again and squeeze the flesh of the calf to one side and then the other from the back. Working up and down the leg, grabbing as much as you can, trying to separate individual muscles back there. Easier said than done. Up and down. Last but not least, lift your leg up and jiggle that calf muscle side to side. That's my favorite part. Alright, let's do the other side. I'll go a little bit faster, but I trust you to make sure you give this foot what it needs. Heel to toe, rubbing along the sole of the foot, into the arches, digging in between the toe bones, find those 4 ridges down the center line of your foot. Then each toe, you're going to pull and lengthen it. You don't have to do them in any particular order. I like to do a little bit of all of them at the same time. Lengthening. And then we'll scissor and circle. So big toe, second toe, scissor, circle, around. Oh, it's a good stretch. I learned this one from our friend Andrea Nan. Move on to the next 2, working your way to every single toe. Good. And now pincher or flat of the hand, squeezing towards the back of the ankle. There can be some really tight stuff in there, so don't squeeze too hard. Just make it feel good. Next, put your foot flat, use your knuckles to go up and down the calf. And then your pincher, just squeeze the calf muscle out on either side. Up and down. Last but not least, give it a little jiggle. And now for the hands. One easy stretch is to point your fingers up, flatten the other hand on them, and take them away from you. Stretch the thumb out to the side. Feel the stretch across the palm. You might feel it a little in the forearm, but the most important part is the hand. Stretching it out. Don't forget the other side. I like to thread my fingers together and then give them a twist. Keep squeezing as you go. This is a nice little massage for the knuckles and the fingers right where they meet the hand. It's a lot the same as doing the scissor and circle, but it's easier to do both hands at the same time here. Good. Now take your pincher again and get that spot between the thumb and the forefinger. That's a trigger point for a lot of people, so again, be gentle if you need to. Make sure you get the other hand too. And then you're going to use two fingers to make a little pincher. You're going to pinch one finger at a time and lengthen it, stretching it away from the hand. Again, you might get some cracks out of there. Don't forget your thumb. Do the other hand too. And then give them a good shake. If you want more, grab a ball. I especially love these tiny balls for this. And use it to massage your hand in between all the bones, especially that trigger point under the thumb. You can do this with the feet as well. But if the tiny ball is too intense, if it pokes you in the foot a little too hard, you're welcome to try a larger ball. It's a little bit gentler. There you have it, a hand and a foot massage in just 5 minutes. Now go out there and find yourself a new friend to share it with. Namaste.